Welcome to Sahara A&T. I am your host, Ike Slimster. The US presidential election was just over about a week ago, and only a week later, one of the biggest stars of our century, Kanye West, many of you know him as Kanye West, has said some very ridiculous statements at his concert in San Jose, California. And the first video goes as this.
I said something that was kind of politically correct. I told y'all I didn't vote, right?
But that video was not the most shocking part until he went on to say this.
But I didn't tell you. I guess I told you, but if I would have voted, I would have voted on Trump.
After being booed by the crowd, he's like, maybe you guys don't understand me, I have something further to say. Kanye does go deeper into his whole theory and says more.
To black people, stop focusing on racism. This world is racist, okay? Let's stop being distracted to focus on that as much. It's just a fucking fact. We are in a racist country. Period.
Now, I see where Kanye's coming from. I want to be on his side. I understand the whole fact of, let's not focus on racism. Let's not focus on the negativity. It just makes things worse. But I don't believe that you should tell black people as a whole to just shut up about it, like it's not happening, because that only just keeps the problem going and it just becomes more of a deep-rooted, problem in America. But there were tweets that revealed more about what Kanye was trying to say that night, and they go like this. At Raptor Jesus says, there are Hillary supporters that may be louder, but my fact is that there are people who voted for Trump here at my show. Don't believe what you see when you see it on the internet. It might have been tampered with. He also moved on to say, people who voted either side come out to the show. I know the media is more liberal. What I'm saying is I'm not judging Trump voters. If you ask me, everything that was said in those tweets are facts. As a matter of fact, people who voted for Trump are around this. They're not some magical beings that fell out of the sky. They're not some mythical creatures that happen to be made up. Somebody made those numbers, and they really did happen. So what Kanye is trying to say is kind of valid. The people who voted for Trump are all around you, and the media and the internet was not enough to make Trump not become president.
Kanye West, you know what? I'll never say bad about him. You know why? Because he loves Trump. He loves Trump. He goes around saying, Trump is my all-time hero. He says it to everybody. So Kanye West, I love him. Now, maybe in a few years I'll have to run against him. I don't know, so I'll take that back. But you know what? He's been so nice to me. You people have sort of seen, because I've been a counterpuncher. I only hit people when they hit me. Only. And Kanye West has been so great. I would never say bad about him because he says such nice things about me.
So he might be crazy in a sense, I understand, because it's a huge contrast from this Kanye.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
To come all the way down to this Kanye.
You ain't got the answers.
Kanye,
you ain't got the answers.
I'm asking you
You
a
ain't been
question.
doing the education.
Bro,
you ain't been doing the education.
Kanye.
And I understand that I don't have the answers, Kanye, but in all honesty, sometimes being in a position of leadership like that, you should watch what you say and when you say it. Not saying you should be politically correct all the time, because you are Jesus, and I do believe
I am a God. Everybody says, who does he think he is? I just told you who I thought I was, a God.
But before I digress, all I'm saying is, he has a point, you have a point, yada yada. You know how it goes. But that's Sahara E&T for now. My name is Ike Slimster. Thank you for watching.
Growing up in Kenya, my sister and I were very close. But like any sisters, we fought a lot. She always got new clothes, and I always got hand-me-downs. Now she's putting her children through school in Kenya. We still fight sometimes, especially when I send money for the kids. I tell her, buy some clothes for the younger one, and we both laugh.
With nearly 500,000 locations, our app and online, this is moving money for better.